So a Gemini personality is somebody that you can say is a jack of all trades and a master of all trades. Okay, usually they say jack of all trades and master of none. The thing about Gemini is their mind is so well versed that they can do 10 things at a time. You know, if you look at an entrepreneur, let's say like Donald Trump, or Bill Gates, these guys are Gemini Moon. Okay, and these guys are able to handle many different things at many different levels. Okay, and Gemini obviously love communication. They love being in front of the camera. They love being journalists, writers, because obviously it's ruled by Mercury. Mercury rules hands. Okay, and if here's the thing, if you are not this Gemini personality that I'm describing, it's probably because, even though you're a sun sign Gemini, it's probably because you don't have any other planets in the sign of Gemini. See, that's the thing, that when you are looking at your sun sign horoscope, you don't realize that sun is not your mind, sun is your soul. So if you are trying to see what your soul is, you can't find that, because the way you think is controlled by the moon. That's why they call it the moon sign, because its emotion is the way you think. So when you are a Gemini personality, most likely not because of your sun sign, but because you have some other planet also working in your horoscope in the sign of Gemini. This is why it's very important to not pay attention to just the sun sign. It's very important to pay attention to your entire birth chart. And so another thing about Gemini is, as I said, like, they're verbally very good, so they make good journalists, they make good anchors, TV, news anchors, and they love being in the media. And also, they're very emotional people when it comes to love. Now, people say, oh, Gemini is like a player. No matter if it's a woman or a man, but that's not true. Gemini is looking for that communication. They are looking for that absolute bond of minds. Okay, they want that deep connection, like the Scorpio. And this is why it's very important that whenever you're with a Gemini person, you gotta keep the communication going. Okay, and also, you might think that Scorpios are sexual. Actually, Geminis are more sexual than Scorpios, because Mercury, in the sign of representation of the Gemini, he's a prince, he's a player, he's the actual player in Zodiac. He's the one who has the Ferrari and goes out and picks up girls and has a good time. So that's what Gemini is. Okay, but like I said, if it's not in your horoscope, if you do not know that what your horoscope looks like, and yet you're a Gemini sun sign and you're nothing like a Gemini, you're more like a Taurus, then that's probably because you have Moon in Taurus, or you have Moon in certain other sign, or you have Mars or Venus in some sign that is making you think opposite of what your sun sign is. So as I was saying before, that you must look at your actual true horoscope, the mathematical horoscope, for you to really know, what exactly your true mentality is when it comes to astrology. And this is why looking at your daily, weekly, or yearly horoscope will not do anything. You will probably lose interest in astrology, because none of that will come true. Okay, and unless you see your actual chart, your actual birth chart, the scientific birth chart, that's when you will know what career you should go into, what your true personality is, what kind of partner you should have, when you should get married. Okay, this is very important. So I hope this helped. Anyway, check out the website below, and that's where you'll find the true meaning of astrology. Thank you.